My name is Brianna Lopez. I graduated 2019, and CP helped me in many ways. The career program really helped me develop my language. I'm a heritage Spanish speaker, and I had to overcome a lot of barriers, and the barriers were with my self confidence. I really did not feel comfortable speaking with my peers in Spanish. I only spoke at home because it was an embarrassment to me. But shortly, I found out being in the program that it was to my advantage, and a lot of people that didn't have the language wanted to learn it. So I said, I have it, why don't I just develop it? And that's something I did. I learned a lot in the course of bilingual medical terminology. That was one of my hard classes, but it was hard because it wasn't something I was used to. I wasn't always able to give a presentation or read aloud something, and that's something at the end of the year I was able to develop, and a skill I'm able to take with me now. Another skill that I'm able to take with me is the fact that I know how to properly speak to a person in the right way and not the wrong way, and how to not offend someone because of the language barrier, and how to actually read someone's character. I know how to do that because of being in these classes, and that's something I took with me into my internship. I worked with the athletic trainer Lori. She's one of the best. We learned off of each other. I think I learned more than I ever did with her than in the classroom, but I was also able to make the connections between both places. I was able to connect what I was learning with Lori to what I was learning in the classroom, and also I had the benefit of being able to translate anything I was learning. I was our athletic trainer's little translator. I was able to translate and call parents because at Alameda there's a variety of students that have just Spanish speaking parents, and at times that could be a very hard moment to translate something that could be scary at the time, and having that actual proper terms to translate something is easier on the parents, but also the school and the trainer. And when I say it's easier on the trainer, it's because the student now has a parent that knows exactly what's going on, and a parent that can help them at home. Because at times our students don't know how to translate themselves to their parents what is going on. And I was able to do that for her. I actually recall a couple times calling parents and them telling me thank you, because it's very hard to have someone that doesn't speak your language, and having to try to understand when you're not physically in front of them is even harder. And another benefit that I took with that was there's a lot of students that just spoke Spanish at Alameda, and there was always that language barrier between both of the, between anyone these students came across with. And when you're able to communicate with them, that brings down a lot. It makes the student not as tense and nervous, and you could actually help them. It doesn't offend them because you're actually able to talk to them and let them know what you're doing and what is going on. It's a greater help, having that extra help. And I remember the trainer telling me and my peer that she was very grateful for us for helping her out. And I say that she was one of the greatest teachers. I was an athlete myself, and I took a lot what I learned in there to the teams, but also what I learned in there I was able to take to my EMR class, and I was able to take to my bilingual medical terminology class. Actually, the concussion protocol is the protocol that helped me pass my CGI test. I was able to translate it in full Spanish, and that's something that really benefited me, being able to know something in English and being able to translate in Spanish is really something I'm grateful for, because now in the near future I am able to do that. But not only that, I'm able to communicate with any random person that might be scared, or I could actually translate for my family the right way and understand what is going on. And that's something I'm going to take with me forever. And I'm grateful that I had the chance and ability to do this. I'm also grateful that I was able to walk across the stage with the stool, and I actually recall graduation day. I wanted to cry because of everything I accomplished. I graduated with my stool, and I graduated with two other ropes. One of the ropes was for my GPA, and the other rope was because of my language development and my dual language. And I was able to take that with me, and that's something I never thought I was capable of because I wasn't always the best in school. And I I'm glad I had the chance to do this.